As our parents and loved ones age, you might become their caregiver. Daughters, sisters, and nieces aren't the only ones lending a helping hand to assist loved ones. Did you know that 2 in 5 family caregivers are men? Our next guest is from AARP and the author of the report, Breaking Stereotypes, Spotlight on the Male Family Caregiver. Jean Axius joins us by satellite from Washington, D.C. as AARP releases a new public service advertising campaign. It's great to see you, Jean.
It's great to be with you this morning.
This is an important conversation because, I think it just makes you sit up and kind of take the pulse that this is happening, because we typically think of the caregiver as a woman.
You're absolutely right. There are over 40 million family caregivers in this country, and roughly 16 million are men. These are husbands who are taking care of their wives or partners. These are sons who are taking care of their moms and dads. And they're actually doing this while also working and tending to other obligations in their day-to-day life.
So you put together this public service campaign. Why do this now? Why target men specifically?
So caregiving can be rewarding. It can also be very stressful. And one of the things that we did was have conversations across the country with male family caregivers to understand exactly what are some of their experiences, what are some of their challenges. And one of the things that we learned from those conversations is that men typically don't actually talk about their caregiving situations. They avoid the emotional or the economic challenges that come with caregiving, and they also don't know exactly where to turn. So we wanted to partner with the Ad Council to actually focus and highlight this invisible army, if you will, of caregivers, understand what their needs are, and also provide them with the support that they need in order to take care of themselves and also to take care of the person that they're providing care to.
Ultimately making it more effective for them and then for the person they're caring for.
Exactly, which is the goal. The goal is through our Caregiver Resource Center, which is an online resource at aarp.org/caregiving. First-time or male family caregivers can actually learn and find resources and tools to actually support them, as well as support the person that they're providing care to. So it's actually a win-win for both the caregiver as well as the person that's receiving the care.
Jean, does the report tackle maybe some of the misconceptions about male caregivers?
One of the biggest misconceptions around male family caregivers is that they're just helping with finances, or they're helping with house chores, or helping with transportation. And one of the key findings from the report is that they're actually doing more than that. Would you believe that a significant number of male family caregivers are doing things like helping with injections or wound care, or helping with bathing and dressing? These are pretty intimate tasks and activities that many of them are not comfortable doing or feel prepared to do.
It's interesting because, in a way, no, I shouldn't be surprised to learn that, because if women are doing it, men would be doing it as well. But it isn't typically what we think, and that's what this campaign is tackling.
That is exactly right. We're trying to break the stereotype and really kind of highlight the fact that caregiving is tough. It's tough for both men and for women. And to the extent to which we can get men to talk a little bit more about some of their caregiving situations and what they're actually going through, and then provide them the support that they need, then they will be better off, and hopefully so will the person that they're providing care to.
Jean, one of the things that surprised me was the average age in terms of male caregivers. That was surprising.
That is. The average age is roughly 48-year-old, but we also know that 28% of male family caregivers are millennials. So you actually see through this report and through some of the work that we've done, a good range of male caregivers who are at different phases and stages of their life, and they're actually tackling what tends to actually start off, or could start off, as taking mom to a doctor's office for a visit, or over time it becomes a little bit more sudden, where there's an actual health crisis, or it could be something where it might happen overnight because of a tragic situation like an accident, where all of a sudden your life has changed and you find yourself in a caregiving role.
Well, Jean, I'm glad that AARP is tackling this, and thanks for talking with us.
Thank you so much. Again, we want to encourage people to really go to our Caregiver Resource Center website. There's a lot of tools and videos that will really help caregivers where they are in their caregiving journey.
Absolutely. And I'm not making light of this, but it's another way that millennials and boomers and Gen X's are going to have to all come together. So thanks for getting the conversation going.
Thank you very much.
All right. For more information, we'll have a link on our website later today, WTVR.com/VTM.